Alright, so before this video begins, Kouhai Muller approached Mavi and requested that in this video, we mention the fact that he is no longer making videos on commentators or anything having to do with the CC. I think he wanted people to know on a scale where other commentators would know, so we're just relaying that message and echoing it, so just so other people know he's not doing videos on commentators anymore. So yeah, that's really all I have to say pre-video, so we'll just dive on in.
Hello, we are not available now. Please leave your name and phone number after the beep. We will return your call.
Hey, DallSmick here. So, I had a question from a friend, and it's a really important question. So important that it could destroy the human race as we know it. And only you can save it by giving the holy answer that our ancestors thought out to answer for years and generations and decades and centuries and a Fall Out Boy song, and only you can prevent the destruction of the universe and wildfires! Call me back whenever you get this. Bye, Dollface!
Yeah, how about fuck you?
Oh, shit! Well, thank God that's the only thing you're bad at when it comes to aiming.
Wait, who told you about that? Actually, wait, better question. What the fuck are you doing in my house?
But Doll, I have a question. The universe depends on it.
What?
So, like, do you smile when you come?
Excuse me?
Look, it's either me asking you, or I conduct physical experiments to find out. Either way, I'm getting a fucking answer.
Oh, I'll be getting physical, alright.
Doll! I'm taken. Please don't. I mean, despite how sweet that delivery was, I'm sorry, my boy's got a dick.
Get out.
Okay. Look, that wasn't the only reason I showed up.
Are you here for another surprise prostate exam? I already told you that doesn't work on me.
Okay, if I was there for that, I would have help. I actually wanted to know if I could be your Secretary of Defense 1. I mean, fucking Ryan took number 2, so I guess I'll go with 1.
Wait, Secretary of Defense 1? Ryan? Fucking, what are you talking about?
I was told you were the king of YouTube. Ryan and I heard it from the big man itself.
God?
No, Kouhai Muller.
I fail to see a difference.
Look, do I become the Secretary of Defense 1, or am I gonna end up being the intern that Monica Lewinsky would say, woof, at?
Wait, where did Kung hear this from?
I mean, it was all over the news. I think Kung covered it himself.
Shit, that means everyone saw it then.
Tonight we're talking about DallSmick. We're YouTube name, huh? I mean, let's be honest, it is. I mean, then again, maybe he's starting to stay clean. Of course.
So, what are you gonna do?
Well, once we're done smoking a blunt.
When you're done smoking a blunt, I'm straight edge. Gotta keep it good for the kiddies out there.
I figured we'd check out a recording of Kung's show and then check it out for ourselves. If someone is spreading fake news about me, we gotta set this shit right.
But this isn't The Onion.
Fucking cue the intro card.
Itchy till I die, all these lollies call me. Rubbing on her thigh, she stay wet for her. Shawty so Kouhai, it would die for her. Ride and watch hentai all the time with itchy till I die, all these lollies call me. Rubbing on her.
So, Kouhai Muller. I really don't know how else to introduce him. That's really all I got. He made a video on me a little while ago, and of course, it's everything I was hoping for, and then some. To prevent confusion, there are times when Kung will be referring to comments that we exchanged on multiple different videos, so I'll be showing screenshots of those interactions whenever we come around to it. We're also gonna skip about 40 seconds in, since that's where he actually starts talking about me.
Tonight we're talking about DallSmick. We're YouTube name, huh? I mean, let's be honest. It is.
Well, sorry, bud. Someone had to say it.
Hey, DallSmick is a man's name. Y'all are just fucking haters.
Look, Honey Bunch, Sugar Plum, Pumpy Umpy Unkin. I know what the name means, and it's anything but masculine.
I mean, then again, maybe he's starting to stay clean. Of course, his YouTube name almost sounds dirty and naughty. Wow. He is a commentator who shouldn't have been online in the first place. I mean, come on. He can be pretty rude sometimes.
Yeah, Doll, why are you such a dick?
I don't know, Mavi. Why are you such a slut?
I'm a succubus. What's your excuse?
I've been dead for 600 years, and I have to put up with you.
That's not what you say when you're an emotional drunken wreck. And guess who's there to comfort you? Why can't you be more like your brother? Papyrus is always so happy and he's a skeleton.
The fuck did you just say?
Now, why is he like that? He's a commentator. I mean, he just doesn't care about your content. He really doesn't. Now, he does respect me for my content, but that's beside the point. Alright? Now, here's the thing, alright? He did say that I have a problem with speaking and everything else. I mean, practically, he's a fool.
Practically? No, I meant literally. My issue was the fact that you lower your voice so it can be hard to understand exactly what it is you're saying.
And what was that part about you stating he doesn't respect others' content, yet say he respects yours? I don't quite understand your reasoning for that. I mean, he's got a track record of being fairly respectful towards his targets. The only exception to that would be in Dall's video on stuff with Scoutfly. Now, in the context of that video, Scoutfly was being a total douche to his fans that were concerned about him when he just straight up deleted 2 years worth of work on his channel. Some would say that in that instance, Dall was justified for being a bit of an ass. So, let's take in a hypothetical. Say Dall doesn't respect others' content, like anyone at all. Wouldn't your statement on him respecting your videos and content mean that he does in fact respect at least one instead of none?
If we're going by the videos that I've covered, then there's a difference between disrespecting the video and disrespecting someone's actual content. As Mavi said, I've been mean to people in my earlier videos, and I've admitted it. However, you seem to gloss over my newer means of tackling videos and deem them all as disrespectful and mean, when this isn't actually the case. Even with people I don't respect, I've tried my best to be nice. Aside from stuff with Scoutfly, the only people I can safely say I disrespect on a personal level are James the Preacher and K-Love Radio, simply because the two of them produce videos that I find insulting and morally disturbing, though my commentaries on them were handled with care. James's video was basically handled in a very comedic way, while K-Love Radio fit the style I go for now, with argument deconstruction and some comedy splash in every now and then. I may not have been nice to him, but I didn't stoop to insults nor did I berate him. That's just not my style.
Find your soil!
Yeah. It is time, once again, for the ever so popular Top 8 list. Tonight's category, some of the things I'd like to say to DallSmick right now.
Wait! Before you start, I have my own segment I want to introduce. It's kind of the same as yours, but instead it's called 10 Words I Want to Say to DallSmick. And today's sentence is... I would like to have
Don't you dare finish that sentence, Mavi, I swear to God.
What? I just wanted to say I wanted to have some quality time with my best friend.
You mean that, Mavi-chan?
It's not like I like you or anything, Baka! If you don't put that fucking shit where it's like, Dall doesn't have a dick and Mavi's taken, I'm gonna fucking find you, I'm gonna sell your scrotum to the black market and sell your organs to kids in Greece.
8. Me getting guests on my show via Skype will ruin the flow. 7. I'm not a mean person. You're mean most of the time. Number 6. Sometimes I'll make mistakes in editing. Shut up about that fact. Number 5. I don't have a budget for the show, and this is what I have. Deal with it.
Alright, I gotta stop this list right here because I can't let this slide.
But in which way?
What?
Well, I mean, do you want it to slide to the left or slide to the right?
So, for number 8, I think that's completely fair, Kung. Though my comment wasn't trying to criticize you for anything, it was giving you a suggestion that could improve your show. If you feel that it won't, then I completely respect that. Now, as for number 7, this is just annoying. I didn't outright say that you were a mean person, just that you should dial back on some of the harsh comments that you make towards other people. The main examples I brought up were of you being very harsh to Blaze the Movie Fan for no reason, but the main reason why I said this is because it's just not something I enjoy seeing from any YouTuber. And while I already responded to you calling me mean before, I'll say it here. Every instance of me being actually mean to someone in a video has not been justified. Well, except for stuff with Scoutfly for being a general dick. But every other time was not justified. There were only 3 other times I can think of though. The first 2 times were on the Mysterious Mr. Enter, which I admitted I shouldn't have done. The third time was when I covered a top 10 list that I uploaded on a separate channel over 4 years ago, and all the insults I made were mostly just jokes. Sure, maybe I'm not super nice in my videos, but the intention is to give critique and let people know what my issues are. It's not coming from a place of malice, just honesty. To my knowledge, I haven't treated any of my targets terribly after I abandoned my old style, not even people that really pissed me off, because it just doesn't suit me or my style.
Since number 6 and number 5 bleed into one another, I'll take them over. I completely understand where you're coming from. I've got a Mac, so I have many limitations, such as I can't download Sony Vegas or use Paint Tool SI since they're Windows-only programs. And the only other option of me getting a good editing program is Premiere Pro, but you'd have to pay for that every month. That's why I use HitFilm Express. Sure, you can pay for it, but there is a free version of it. I've also done some heavy research into learning HitFilm via YouTube videos or looking on their website. I'm subscribed to a channel that's dedicated to teaching you called Shiny Films. Kung, the internet is full of great opportunities to learn and find ways to make your videos that much better. I actually have a plan that you could use to solve your Skype ruining the flow of your show, making a separate video series altogether. Let me explain. So, OBS is free, and when you get that set up with some help from your friends or looking into it, or me because my DMs are always open, record an interviewing session with people on Skype, with like Sonic Ward or whoever, and boom! You just got more variety for your channel. You've told me in the past that Skype tends to crash on your computer. That's why Discord is a good option too. Just make the recording an MP3 and put nice cover art over it, and have that stay throughout the video like a podcast. If you still think that it's something you don't want to do, then I understand completely. On to other matters. Saying he should shut up about it seems a bit odd. In the video he made on you, the only time he mentions your editing, he explains that the claims you were making towards Blaze the Movie Fan could be easily applied to you. Now, going back to This Is What I Have segment, I'm recording this on $10 earbuds. Hell, even the headset that I have for streaming and talking with friends is from a place called 5 and Below, which, within the name implying, the headset's $5. No one should expect everyone to have top quality audio editing when doing something that you love like this and whatnot, so I get working with limited resources. However, saving up some money to get some new fancy equipment can do a lot for your channel. Even if you can't get something like a Blue Yeti, from which I heard though it's about $30, it's still possible to get decent quality with little to work with. And I don't believe Dall ever harped on you when it came to things such as your background or what have you. I couldn't find a comment or a part in his video on you that says so. If there is, let me know so I can mollywop his head across the Denny's parking lot.
Alright, number 4. I will be more informative, but I will not be dull like you want me to be. Number 3. We do not need political people on TV or on YouTube, and you should know why. Number 2. Nobody knows everything. Stop saying that you do, and move on. And number 1. I'm surprised that you're saying that my show sucks because you just commentated on someone who loves My Little Pony.
Well, Kung, I'm glad you want to be more informative, but I'm even more glad to hear that you don't want to be like me. I mean, I highly doubt anyone tries to be like me to begin with. I'm not popular enough to be ripped off.
I think he said dull.
What's the difference? Now, as for number 3, what? I mean, we can debate whether or not political talk show hosts are entertaining. I find a lot of them to be very cancerous. But I have no clue what you're talking about. I should know why nobody should get political? I get it, you don't like political stuff, but political talk show hosts are in high demand for a reason, and that's because audiences actively want to see someone take the piss out of politics. If it's in high demand, then there shouldn't be a reason for it not to exist. And for number 2, where did I actually say that?
I'm a maniacal, but what do I know? I don't know. All I know is what I see to my maniacal.
Where did I actually say that?
Just want you for my own, more than you could ever know.
Where did I actually... Okay, could you actually not crush my boner in my dreams for a joke?
That would imply you had a dick and good jokes. I mean, well, here's the oh-so-funny tweet you totally aren't using for the sole sake of this joke. Yeah, great job for manipulating your fans' stories.
Wait, I actually said that? Oh my god! And now for number 1. Well, first of all, I never said that I hated your show because I don't hate your show. I don't think it's amazing, but I'll tune in from time to time. Also, that commentary had little to nothing to do with My Little Pony. The title was a reference to the fact that Lily Pete is a My Little Pony analyst, and the video I covered was talking about bullying. It doesn't even really relate to my thoughts about your show anyway, so I don't even know what the fuck is going on anymore.
Let me ask you folks one important question. Alright? Would you take a YouTuber seriously if that person has a name like DallSmick?
No.